Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining. Sunil here. Can you hear me? Please confirm in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you very much for your confirmations. Thank you very much. Okay, stop the chat. Let us stop the chat. Okay. Okay. So what's our plan for today's session? We already have discussed about volumes in the last session. In fact, we have completed the first point. We have learned that EC2 machine can have multiple volumes. We have also learned how can we detach a volume and how can we attach a volume. We have discussed about volumes in the last session. Our plan for today's session is to understand the concept of experiencing the concept of EC2 dashboard. In fact, we know it, but I just want to address it one more time. We'll be experiencing the behavior of the EC2 dashboard. We will be experiencing two more terms. What do you mean by snapshot? When should we create a concept of snapshot? Why should we go for creating customized AMIs? Okay, a need for creating customized AMIs. So, and then how to check for the bill. I repeat, this is very important. I already have discussed this checking the bill in the previous sessions. I'll be repeating it again. So this is our agenda for today's session. Primary concepts are dealing with volumes, dealing with snapshots, and creating customized AMIs. So this is our plan for our today's session. So before getting into the concept, as usual, let's have an interaction. Okay, with some of the participants, starting with Siddhartha. Good evening, Siddhartha. How are you doing? Your question, please.
Very good evening, sir. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you, Siddhartha. Yes.
Sir, I'm an old Shishya of yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think
How are you
August
doing?
batch. I'm doing fine, sir. Sir, in the last batch, you had told us in order to prepare for the certification exam.
Okay.
It might be good enough to follow a person's course on Udemy, sir. I forgot.
Stephen Marek.
Ah, yes, sir. Yes. Stephen Marek. Okay.
Okay, so please follow that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Stephen Marek. Thank you, sir.
Prashant, UK. How are you doing?
Hi, Sunil. Doing good. Thank you.
Thank you,
How are you?
Prashant. I'm doing well. You're from which location?
I'm from UK.
Okay.
So Sunil, I have a query. As you saw on the day load balancing, so there was a multiple options like classic load balancer, network load balancer, and all stuff.
You're right.
So are you covering all the load
what
balancing?
We have discussed is classic one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll
so
also
are you going to cover all these things?
I'll also cover one more type of load balancer, application load balancer in the coming classes.
Oh, okay. And so can I request one thing, Sunil? Can you get kind of any live scenarios?
Projects.
Like projects and the scenarios.
We already had live projects previously. Every 45 days or every 2 months, once in a while, once in every 2 months or once in every 45 days, we have a project sessions going on. We already have completed 3 projects on AWS, Prashant. Okay, all those projects which are discussed are in our YouTube channel. So next month, this month, we are planning for one more project session. Okay, maybe in the 3rd week on AWS and DevOps combination.
DevOps combinations. Now, specific to the AWS, there is nothing.
There's one project which is only exclusive for AWS, which is already discussed. It is our YouTube channel. It is on our YouTube channel. So please have a look at it. And YouTube channel link is available in the WhatsApp group description.
Okay, that's fine.
Anything more, Prasad? How is your learning going on?
Yes, going so far so good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sunil. Thank you very much.
Matthew Ayuk, I think you're from my previous batch again, isn't? Probably, if I'm not wrong. You are now allowed to unmute and talk, Matthew Ayuk.
Yes. Hi, Mrs. Sonny. How are you doing? I'm very happy to join your class again. You know, every time I like to go through what you are really teaching.
Thank you very much. I remember you, Matthew. How are you doing?
I just like to join you when I'm free. So
you're welcome.
Is DevOps. I really need to go to DevOps because I've already mostly go through the AWS cloud. So
you're eagerly waiting for DevOps.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward for DevOps.
DevOps is starting on 16th of this month.
Of this month. Okay, thank you. So I'll be.
Okay, you are in our WhatsApp group, isn't it? You get the updates.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank
As
you
you know
very
it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Yogesh Dharia. You are audible, Yogesh. How are you?
Good evening, sir. Good evening to all the attendees also.
Your volume is not clear.
Is it clear now?
It's better now. Yes.
Sir, I wanted to know if there are any specified, like from the beginning, I'd like to know, are there any specific programming languages, cloud architecture, cloud integration flow, any scripting languages maybe? So,
Your voice is not clear, but Yogesh, I happen to understand your question. Your question is there any prerequisite to join DevOps? Agree?
no, sir, no, sir. Programming language, coding language.
For AWS?
Yes, sir.
Not required.
Right?
Okay. One more final call. Kavita P.
Hello, am I
Yes,
audible?
you are clear, Kavita. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Sunil, thank you. Happy Diwali
you.
to you.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Happy Diwali. Yes.
I would
So,
like to know, like, if we opt for the recordings, do we also get the dumps so that we can prepare?
yes. If you pay 999 rupees, you get the day recordings of our daily sessions. You get the notes which are used, the PowerPoint slides, as well as dumps, which are nothing but the frequently asked questions,
Okay,
using
so
which
is it
you
fine
can.
if I prepare only
Yes,
the
you
dumps?
have to prepare. You have to prepare.
Okay, thank you.
For
Sir.
appearing.
Yeah.
How is your learning going on, Kavita?
Yeah, great.
You are able to understand the concepts, whatever we are learning day to day?
Yes, yes.
So are you able to practice whatever we are learning?
I have practiced first 2 sessions. After that, I haven't got.
You have to do
time
that.
to.
Very important, Kavita.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'll do it.
So
In
please, to get the best of the training, you have to do this.
Sure, sure, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are many people who will not do that, and that's the reason they repeat it. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you do it for the first time, it will be best.
Sure.
Thank you, Kavita. You're from which location?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Sunil.
Okay. In the last session, we have discussed about the concept of volumes. In the last session, we have discussed about the concept of volumes. Okay, I want to have some questions on the concepts what we have discussed in the previous session. Who is ready to discuss with me on the questions? I will be asking some questions on the concepts what we have discussed in the last session. Okay. Dinesh Kovuri. Can you hear me, Dinesh? You are allowed to unmute.
Yes, Sunil, I can hear.
Good evening, Dinesh. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's fine, Sunil. Thanks.
Okay,
How are you?
so I'm fine, thank you. So I want to have a quick discussion on the concepts what we have discussed in the last session. Okay.
Okay.
Tell me, what is a volume?
Volume is like an storage device or a database.
Volume is a database?
It's a storage device.
Don't say database. Database is again comes to a different technology like Oracle or SQL Server or MongoDB. Huh?
Okay.
Don't use a term called database. So what is volume? Volume is something like a storage capacity, as you said. Okay.
Okay.
For EC2 machine. Okay. Whenever you're creating a EC2 machine, you will be having a volume. Agree, Dinesh, isn't it?
Yes, yes, Sunil.
Am I right, Dinesh? Okay.
Yes.
How many types of volumes are there specific to EC2? How many types of volumes we have specific to EC2?
I'm not sure, Sunil.
Dinesh, we have 2 types of volumes. One is root volume, the other one is EBS volume.
Okay.
Okay. Dinesh?
Yes. Yes. Yes,
You
Sunil.
have to do hands-on, Dinesh. Revising is very, very important, not just listening. Okay, to get the
Okay.
best of the training, you have to revise. Okay, don't neglect because it is free. It is important. Zafar Abbas, good evening. How are you doing?
Hi, Sunil. Hi, how are you?
Doing well, Zafar. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Hey.
Yes, thank you. How is your learning going on?
And that's been a great experience. Thank you so much for explaining it so well.
Thank you,
The
Zafar.
only challenge is that I come from a background from the backup background, so I haven't been able to get more explore on Windows side or Linux platform. I am not
Okay.
also very well versed with the programming as well.
That's okay.
I am in a lot of apprehension, how to go about taking it forward. So that is
Okay.
the reason I just wanted to check with you.
Okay.
Post this AWS, if I go with a DevOps, is there any restriction for the programming language or?
There is no requirement or no prerequisite of programming for DevOps, Zafar.
Okay.
Okay.
But with the AWS also, since I'm not a part of a platform or not part of an exchange or any other team application, how do we go about
People
doing that?
change from non-IT to IT, having learning AWS and then
Okay.
DevOps. Okay. Non-IT,
Okay.
people from lecturers, people from call center jobs, people from different areas, people from what to say, and networking, people from Linux administration, non-IT, even non-IT people also
Okay.
get into AWS or get into core industry. Okay, so be positive.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So there are two types of modules, my dear friends. I hope we already have discussed quick revision. There's a root volume and the EPS volume. The difference is the default volume whenever it gets created automatically when you create an EC2 machine. The default volume is the root volume. The importance of the root volume is the operating system will be available in the root volume. The additional volumes are called as EBS volumes. Okay, one EC2 machine can have multiple volumes. We already have discussed about this, so we know how to detach a volume and how to attach a volume. All this we have learned it. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on today's session. Today we'll be discussing about the concept of snapshots. Before getting into snapshots, I want to discuss about the EC2 dashboard. My dear friends, I have logged into AWS cloud platform, and you can also see that I have connected to which data center. You can also see that you are connected to which data center. Yes, you are right. I have connected to Mumbai data center. You are right. We have connected to Mumbai data center. So this EC2 machine, the infrastructure which you have created is obviously in the Mumbai data center. AWS is having the data centers across different parts of the world. If you want, you can switch to any data center within no time, and then you can create infrastructure as per the client requirement. Okay, clear about this? Okay, so you can switch to Sydney data center. Let's say it's an Australian-based company. They want to cater their customers of Australia. Obviously, he prefers to have the infrastructure in the Australian region. So it's up to you as per the client requirement, as per the customers which are there in the client. If it's an Australian-based customers, obviously we create the infrastructure near the nearest region. Okay, so here you can switch to any region whichever you want. Right now you can see in the Mumbai region. As you can see, in the Mumbai region is having one EC2 machine. I can switch to any other region whichever I want. Let's say I want to go with Singapore region. Yes, now you are connected to Singapore data center. You do not have any instances in the Singapore region. Okay, you do not have any instances in the Singapore region. So it's region specific dashboard. If you create some infrastructure, if you create some EC2 machines in the Mumbai, it's not visible in Singapore. If you create some machines in Singapore, it will not be available in Mumbai. Region specific dashboard. You have to understand that the EC2 machine dashboard is region specific. The EC2 machine dashboard is region specific. Now I'm very clear about this. Okay. There are multinational clients. There are multinational clients who have infrastructure in multiple regions. They maintain few machines in India, they maintain few machines in Singapore, they maintain few machines in Japan, they maintain few machines in Europe, US. There are clients who are maintaining their infrastructure in close to 10 regions. Yes, to obviously because they want their they don't, the more the machines nearest to the customers, the less latency. Okay, latency is because of network traffic. To avoid the network traffic, they want to have scattered their infrastructure in multiple regions. That also can be done. Okay. Now the point is, now why I'm all discussing about this, look at the scenario. I want to go back to Mumbai region. I want to go back to Mumbai region. Look at the scenario. Client wants to have infrastructure created in the Mumbai region. Client also wants to have infrastructure created in Singapore region. Client wants to have infrastructure in Mumbai region. Client also maintains infrastructure in Singapore, assuming a client is maintaining the infrastructure in multiple regions. Okay. Okay. Let's say I am creating an EC2 machine. Let's say I'm creating an EC2 machine. The name of the EC2 machine can be anything. The name of the machine, I want to name it as demo. My point is, can my EC2 machine have 2 volumes? Yes or no, my dear friends? Might tell me, can one EC2 machine have 2 volumes? Yes, it is possible. One EC2 machine can have multiple volumes. Okay. In such case, one volume will be, you have to understand, in such case, one volume will be root volume. The other volume will be obviously EBS volume, elastic block storage. Assuming a EC2 machine in Mumbai region is having 2 volumes, one is root volume, the other one is EBS volume. First, let's create this infrastructure so that you can practically understand what I'm planning to say. So let's go ahead and create one EC2 machine in Mumbai region with 2 volumes. One is root volume, the other one is EBS volume. Root volume, I want to have it of, let's say 8 GB storage, or whatever it is. And the EBS volume, I'll have to have multiple storages. So let's go with launch instances. As usual, I'm going with Amazon Linux. It doesn't make any difference on any operating system. So I have T2 micro instances, fine. I want to create only one instance. Obviously, I'm creating in Mumbai region. You have to understand that. Coming to storage, this is important. Storage is not is all about hard drive of the particular machine. So by default, you can see the root volume. Volume type is root. I want to have new volume attached. Okay, so that's an EBS volume. That becomes an EBS volume, obviously. And that EBS volume, I want to have it as something like 10 GB. Fine, that's one. Click on next. So this is how you can see EC2 machine is having 2 volumes, root volume and EBS volume. Root volume comes with 8 GB, EBS volume comes with 10 GB. I want to be very clear, 8 GB root volume and 10 GB is the EBS volume. Next. Security group, that's fine. Anyways, will not cut it. That's okay. Review and launch, click on launch. Create a new key pair. Let's name it as any name. KP with today's date 5. Download the key pair in my desktop AWS batch 81. Yes, you are right. Launch instances. Scroll down, view instances. Very good. Let's name as per pictorial representation. Let's name it as demo. As mentioned, demo is the name of the EC2 machine which is created in the Mumbai region, and that particular EC2 machine is having 2 volumes. One is the root volume, the other one is EBS volume. Okay. I want to create one EC2 machine. I want to create one EC2 machine in Singapore region. I want to name it as name of the machine can be anything. I want to name it as test as the name of the machine. Obviously, that machine will have one root volume. Okay. Obviously, by default, every machine will have one root volume. So let's do with this. Let's do this part. Let's create some infrastructure in the Singapore region. The name of the EC2 machine is test. It comes with one root volume. There's nothing special. So this is anyways done. I'm done with the Mumbai region. So I want to switch to Singapore region. And let's create some infrastructure. One EC2 machine, just to show you the importance of snapshots. So launch instances, as usual, I go with Amazon Linux. Storage, fine. Security group, that's okay. Review and launch, click on launch. Create a new key pair. anything. I can write it KP 06, anything you can write it. You can download anywhere. I want to download my desktop AWS batch 81. Proceed. Scroll down, launch instances. What's the name of the instance which we plan for? Test. I'm very clear. As per the pictorial representation, I have created one instance in Mumbai region. The name of the instance is demo with 2 volumes. One is root volume, the other one is EBS volume. And I have created one more EC2 machine in the Singapore region. The name of the instance is test. Obviously, it comes with one root volume. Okay, that's fine. Now, generally, what does EBS volume contains? My dear friends, tell me. Root volume contains operating systems. It's something like C drive in your laptop. Root volume is something like C drive. It contains operating system. If you install any software, all the software will be available in the root volume. EBS volume will have some data. Agree? EBS volume will have some data. The client requirement is whatever the EBS volume of size 10 GB, which is there in the demo instance in Mumbai region, the same volume as it is. The same volume, they want to have it in the Singapore region also. A duplicate copy of the volume. A client wants to replicate a volume. Client requirement is they're happy with the data. They want the same data to be available in the Singapore region. They want to replicate. Replication is duplication. Across the region, not within the same region. Across the region, the volume should be available in the Singapore region. So how can we make sure that this particular volume, as of now, which is part of Mumbai region, the same volume is also available under the test instance of the Singapore region? How can we do that? So for that, what you have to do, first step 1, convert the volume, whatever the EBS volume, whatever you have to convert this to snapshot. You have to convert it to snapshot. First step, what you need to do, you cannot move the volumes, not like plug and play. No, you cannot do that. You cannot move the volumes from one region to other region. So what you have to do is, for this, to satisfy this requirement, what you have to do is to convert the volume to snapshot. So first step, what I'll do, this is the source volume. Source is nothing but the Mumbai region. Destination volume is nothing but the Singapore region. Right now, I convert this particular volume to snapshot. How to convert volume to snapshot? It's very simple. Where are the volumes available? Go to the source region. Source is nothing but Mumbai. Source is Mumbai. Go back to source region. You can see volumes. There are multiple volumes attached to that instance. You can see attached demo instance. There are 2 volumes, and which volume is our EBS volume? Obviously, 10 GB storage is my EBS volume. This is my EBS volume. One easy easy way of identifying EBS volume will not have snapshots. So that's how you can easily identify. So this is the EBS volume. The first step, what you need to do, convert the volume to snapshot. Convert the volume to snapshot. How can we convert the volume to snapshot? So select the volume whichever you want. Okay, like you can name it a volume. I'll write it as volume 1. That's okay. That's not a problem. But you have to convert this volume to a snapshot. Go to action. There's an option called create snapshot. I'm creating a snapshot out of this volume. Look at this. Create snapshot. That's it. Description, you can write it as anyone. I can write it as snap 1. Create snapshot request succeeded. So I have successfully created a snapshot. Where are the snapshots available? The snapshots are available here in the EC2 dashboard. You can see the snapshots. Exclusively, we have an option called snapshots, where you can see this is the snapshot which is ready, available out of the volume. So I have converted the volume to a snapshot. The why should we convert it to snapshot? Because volumes cannot be moved from one region to other region, but whereas snapshots can be moved. Snapshots are portable. Snapshots are portable. You can move the snapshots from one region to other region. As the snapshot is available, I will be converting this particular snapshot. I will be moving this snapshot as it is. I will be moving this snapshot. Sorry. It's not cut and paste, it's copy paste. So I will be moving the snapshot to the destination region, Singapore. How can we move the snapshots? We can move the concept of snapshots is portability. As the snapshot is readily available, so I select the snapshot actions. There's an option called copy snapshot. And you can copy to any region, whichever you want. I want to copy to destination region. As you know, the destination region is Singapore, and destination region, select the which region you want to copy to. I want to copy to Singapore region, click on copy. Snapshot copy operation has been initialized. The snapshot will be copied from, I can see this is the snapshot available. This particular snapshot is copied, and a duplicate copy of the snapshot will be available in the Singapore region. I want to show you. So let's go to the destination region. That is nothing but Singapore region. In the Singapore region, as usual, you can go to the snapshots dashboard. As you can see right now in Singapore region, I think you are already pointing to snapshots. Yes, copy snapshot initiation has been done. It's already completed. Snapshot is now available on November 5th. Yes, perfect. Today's date. Now the snapshot is available in the destination region. So, but now next, what is the next thing you need to do? You cannot use the snapshots directly to the EC2 machine. You cannot do that. You need to convert the snapshot again to, you're right. My dear friends, you are right. You need to convert the snapshot back to, again, next to volume. Finally, what we need is the volumes, my dear friends. I hope you remember. You need to convert the snapshots to volumes. So volumes are usable. Snapshots are not usable. Snapshots is only for portability purpose. So you need to convert the snapshot to volume. Okay. So how can you convert the snapshot to volume? Right now, the snapshot is available in the destination region. Select your snapshot actions, create volume out of this particular snapshot. You have selected a snapshot and you're creating a volume out of this particular snapshot. Okay. So, and very important, one important point. The instance is in the Singapore instance is in 1 minute. Is in which subnet? AP Southeast -1. Okay. AP Southeast -1. Okay. So the Singapore data center is divided into partitions. Those are called as subnets. So AP Southeast -1. So the volume should also be in this AP Southeast -1. That's fine. So go to the volume, go to snapshot. Actions, create volume, and in which availability zone? 1 minute. The EC2 machine is in which availability zone? That's important. All this you'll understand when you learn about VPC. It is a AP Southeast 1A, right? Okay, so volume should also be in 1A. So go to snapshots, actions, create volume in the same availability zone, 1 availability zone. I am creating a volume, as simple as that. You can provide a name to the volume. Naming it as volume. Name can be anything. Volume 1, volume 2, that's okay. Volume has been created. Where can you see the volume available? Obviously in the volumes dashboard. The volume is now available. This is the volume which you have created. Right now the status is available. It is not attached to EC2 machine. So finally, if my client wants to use this particular volume, isn't it? So what we can do, you can attach the volume to the EC2 machine, right? So select the volume which is just now which we have created, the first volume actions, and attach volume to which instance? The test instance. Attach. Done. Okay, so like this, so the point what we have learned is the need for snapshot when client wants to have the same volume available in multiple regions or a different region. When client wants the same volume to be available in multiple regions, so what we need to do, you cannot move the volumes across regions. We have to convert the volume to snapshots. Once the snapshots are available, snapshots are for portability purpose. You can move the snapshot to any destination region, whichever you want, and again convert back to volume. And thus volumes are now available to attached to the EC2 machines. I hope I'm very clear. It's pretty easy, in fact. Okay, moving volumes is pretty easy. Pragyan Gimire, how are you doing, Pragyan? You are my very old participant. I remember Pragyan. I generally don't forget the names. How are you doing?
Yeah,
From
I'm doing
US.
good, Sunil. Yeah, Sunil.
Good, Pragyan. How are you doing?
Doing good, thank you.
Happy
Thank
to
you.
see
I'm doing good. Yeah, good to see you too. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Your question. I can see your hand raised, Pragyan. So that's the reason.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't have any question for now.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. Perfect. Amar Chand, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi Sunil.
Yes.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well, Amar Chand. Yes, tell me a question.
Yeah, I have one doubt about the scale up and scale down. When I'm trying to modify the volume, if it is increased from 8 to 10, it will increase. If I'm trying to decrease the volume, it was not decrease.
Generally, decreasing a volume is typically not possible. You need to send a request to the AWS team, okay, to ask them to decrease the volume. Okay.
Scale down concept was not in our hands.
Specific to volume, but you can scale down the RAM, you can scale down the process.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Anuradha, good evening. How are you doing? You are allowed to unmute and you can talk, Anuradha. By default, you will be on mute. You have to unmute and talk. Yuva Kishore. Hi, Kishore. Check your mic settings, Kishore. We cannot hear you. Moin Kuresi.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, so Kishore, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi, good evening. How are you?
Doing well, Kishore. How are you doing?
Yeah, fine. I have a question from the last class. We have a vertical scaling, right? Yeah, during the vertical scaling, like an horizontal scaling, can we have any automation like automatically
vertical scaling
configuration?
There is a different concept altogether, Yokishore. Okay. We can use other services for vertical scaling, but generally, horizontal scaling is used with respect to web traffic.
Okay.
Okay. Not vertical scaling.
So the automation is available for vertical scaling.
Yeah, other services like Lambda, which you can use it for vertical scaling based on some conditions.
I have one more.
But the point is, you can scale up the volumes, but if you want to scale up the processors and memory, there's a downtime required. Isn't it? Okay.
Yes. We need to reboot.
When it is downtime, there's no concept of automation. We can do it manually. We can as an AWS team, we can do it, isn't it, Kishore?
Yes. I have one more query.
Yes.
Do we have also DevOps class as well, like this live sessions?
Yes, as I just mentioned in the beginning of the class, 16th we are starting new DevOps batch.
Okay. So in 81-12 group.
Yeah, you get the update in that. Today or tomorrow, you'll get the update.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kishore. Anything more, Kishore? How is your learning?
Yeah, it's good. I already seen so many YouTube videos and all, so I have little experience on this.
Okay, all these pretty concepts you already know it.
I already attended 2-3 interviews as well.
Very good. How is the response?
It's good only, but I need to keep learning more.
Do you know DevOps also?
Yes, I know DevOps as well.
Very good. Okay.
But I want to improve more on that, so that's why.
Okay, you are. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, Qureshi. Moin Qureshi.
Sir, mic, sir, okay.
I can hear you.
My mic was off. Good evening, sir. And
Good evening.
first of all, I want to thank you. I'm your new student, and your lectures
You are
are
attending
very
right
clear.
from day one, or?
Yes, sir, but I missed some.
Okay.
My question is general question about exam. Like, is there
You're
any
talking about the
specific-
certification exam.
Yes,
Yeah.
associate certification exam.
Okay.
So when they give the vouchers of 50%, or what is the syllabus, and specifically which studies, like
How to
any
prepare,
site?
preparation.
Yes, sir.
I strongly recommend when you pay 999 rupees, you get the dumps. Moin Qureshi.
Yes, I understood that.
Okay,
Is
so
that enough
dumps
for
are no.
the study?
Yeah, let me complete. Dumps are
Okay.
close to 200 questions, 250 questions. Okay, 60% you can get it from the dumps. Okay.
Okay.
Next, one more thing. In what is it? Udemy. There is a course by Stephen Marek. Have you heard?
Okay. Stephen Marek, right?
Can you see this? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir, but I can't see that person name or something.
It is there in the notepad. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Moin Qureshi. There is a course by Stephen Marek. I strongly recommend him to sign up for it. It's pretty cheap.
Okay, sir.
1 minute. Stephen Marek.
I will search.
AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate. Okay. Actually, it was cheaper. I have a hint for you. Search for the same course from your mobile phone.
Okay, sir.
That will be 800 or something like that. Okay. Pick up this course. Okay.
Yes.
And they will provide you some documents. Even follow this. When you follow my concepts and then his concepts and then my dumps and his dumps, that's it. You can do it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Perfect.
And
Anything
any
more?
specific syllabus is there, like, for, or no? Everything what is there on portal, we have to learn everything?
Yes, you are right. Specific to solutions architect. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your hard work.
Thank you very much. So where are we standing? So attaching and detaching, anyways, we have learned it as part of snapshot creating AMI. In fact, not a predefined AMIs, customized AMIs. Okay. What is AMI? Amazon mission image. What does that mean? Whenever you're launching an EC2 mission, let's go back to the Mumbai region, which we generally start with. Let's go back to Mumbai region. Okay. Whenever you're launching an EC2 mission, first step is selecting AMI, Amazon mission image. In simple words, it's an operating system. When you're creating an EC2 mission, whether it's a Windows machine or whether it's a Windows operating system, whether it's a Linux operating system, if Linux, whether it is Red Hat Linux or Solaris operating system, Mac operating system, Apple Mac also available. You can see here, Mac OS. So in fact, Amazon mission image in simple words is nothing but selecting the operating system. According to the operating system you select, you will get the mission. That's fine. What is the need for custom? These are predefined AMIs, isn't it? Predefined AMIs provided by AWS. What is the need for creating customized AMIs? What is the need for creating customized AMIs? I'll show you. Look at this. Again, assuming client is maintaining the infrastructure in multiple regions. Concept is within the region or multiple regions, the concepts remain the same. I again take the same example, that is Singapore region. Let's say in Mumbai region, you have created an EC2 mission, assuming the same EC2 mission. Demo is the name of the EC2 mission. Okay. So I have created an EC2 mission. That is the name of the EC2 mission. As you can see, it is demo. Okay, let's explain this as a demo mission. Let's say it's a Linux operating system, whatever it is. It could be Red Hat. That's fine. But on top of it, once creating EC2 mission, you have connected to EC2 mission. You have installed some software 1. You have installed software 2. You have installed 3, software 4, software 5 softwares you have installed. You have created one EC2 machine, you have connected to the EC2 machine, you have installed some n number of softwares inside that, you have done a lot of configurations in this particular EC2 machine, and client is pretty happy with this particular configurations or setup. With great difficulty, you have installed some set of 5 softwares or 6 softwares, you have done a lot of configurations. Now client is very happy with this particular EC2 machine which is there in the Mumbai region. Now the client requirement is, my dear AWS team, can I have the same machine? Can I have same machine with same set of softwares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, same set of softwares with same configurations? As I'm happy with this Mumbai demo instance, I want to have the same instance in Singapore region. They want to replicate. Last example, I have shown you how to replicate a volume, just a volume. It's only specific to one volume. Here it's completely all the softwares also. Volumes is specific. Generally, we do it with respect to EBS volumes. So this is nothing but generally all the softwares will be installed in which volumes? Generally, all the softwares will be installed in which volume? Root volume. So they want to replicate the root volume. In fact, technically speaking, finally from the end user point of view, the client point of view, they want the same EC2 machine with same set of softwares and same configurations in the Singapore region. When client wants to replicate the same machine in different regions, so what you have to do, you have to convert that particular EC2 machine. You have to convert this particular entire EC2 machine into a AMI. Did you understand? You have to convert it into an AMI. Stands for Amazon Machine Image. Okay, AMI is nothing but an image. Once the image is ready, using this particular image, you need to move the image. As you know, you need to move the image from the source region to the destination region, that is Singapore. Images are also portable. So once the image is available in Singapore region, using this image, we can create an EC2 machine. The same as it is, using the same image, the same whatever the end user is experiencing in the Mumbai region, the same thing you will experience in the Singapore region also. So replicating the EC2 machines are possible by using the concept of AMI. Technically speaking, it's all about cloning the root volume, because installations are generally happens at the root volume. Okay, so you can understand that the snapshots are specific for EBS volumes and AMIs are generally for root volumes. That's how you can understand it in detail. So let's replicate it in the Singapore region. So if you want to create, so assuming this is an instance, let's assume this is an EC2 machine with some set of 5 softwares and 6 softwares installed and done a lot of configurations, and client is very happy with this particular instance, and client wants to have the replication of this particular instance in Singapore region or whatever within the same region. Also, sometimes client wants the same within the region. Also, they want the same machine duplication. It could be within the region, it could be across the region. First step, what you have to do is to convert that particular EC2 machine into an AMI. How can you convert into an AMI? So select the EC2 machine actions, instance setting, image, and create image. Okay, so that's how you can create an image. Clear? Creating an image. As this EC2 machine is having multiple volumes, root volume, EBS volume, everything will be considered. Everything will be considered. If you don't want this particular EBS volume to be as part of the image, you can avoid this. Okay, so, but generally it's for everything as it is. Okay, and I'm mentioning the image name as my image and create image. What's the name of the image? My IMG. Image creation request received. So image will be created. Where can you see the images? Yes, I'll show you. Scroll down. Images. Can you see AMIs? This is the AMI, which is still in the process. It will just take no time for the image to be created. Perfect. Okay, so once the image is available, this is called customized AMIs. Okay, customized AMIs will be available in the dashboard. So once the customized AMI is available, so you can replicate the instance within the same region. Let's say a client wants to have one more instance. The name of the instance is demo 1, and same they want the equal instance to be created in demo 1, same like demo. You can do that. Let's wait for the image to be created. Okay. Rilwan the Great, how are you doing? Rilwan, I can see your hand raised.
Yeah. How are you doing, Sunil?
Doing good, Rilwan. You're from which location?
The US.
My God. Many are from US. How do you happen to know my training?
A lot of people know your training out here. Yeah, someone gave me your link, but I was in your last class.
Okay.
You did. I was in your former DevOps class too, but I wasn't able to reach you. Like every time I raise, I think there's a lot of people, so
Okay.
when people raise their hands, you cannot get to everybody.
Okay. So you're right. You're joining from day one?
Yes.
How is your learning experience, Rilwan? You're happy with it?
Yes, very well, very well. I'm just trying to, I'm in this class again to catch some of the classes that I wasn't able to get the last time.
Okay.
And about this one that you're doing today, about the snapshot, I think in one of your classes, you said that the volume can be changed from the instance side. There's another way to change the volume, right?
There's another way to change the volume.
Yes, I think you thought about it before that there's another way to change the volume. When you're about to create the instance and you change it like the volume of the memory and everything.
Yeah, you can. We have seen it last session, right? We have learned about scalability. Okay, you can change the volume size. Rilwan.
Okay, so this one, is it the same as that one?
This is purely completely EC2 machine. Let's say if your EC2 machine is having 10 volumes, Rilwan, okay?
Okay.
All 12 volumes will be part of AMI, Amazon Machine Image. You got it? Okay. So when you replicate the instance, the other instance will also have all the 10 volumes. I hope you're understanding.
Okay, so anything that, so like I just want to understand in real life applicability, right? So like the missions can be like, is it like one website for each mission?
You can use the machine for web servers, okay? We can use that particular machine for the application servers. It could be the database servers, real one. Typically 3 types of servers will be there, real one, okay? So you can visualize as a web server. Technically, it's always good to visualize as a web servers only or an application server because database, we have different service to handle. So it's all about web traffic, okay?
Okay, so we are only, so the volumes are just to create to control traffic, right?
The volumes are for storage purpose. Okay. When you're creating some files, when you're creating some pages, it needs a storage hard drive, isn't it, Ridwan? So
Yes.
that's nothing but volumes here. Okay.
Okay. All right. Can you, as a suggestion, I don't know if you can do this, so that I know that this is a free class, but can you please maybe give an extra class on top of what your class is on,
okay,
just for questions, so that everybody, if you can touch everybody,
we will
so
we'll try to have an exclusive session dedicated only for questionnaires.
Okay. All right.
Rilwan,
Thank you very much.
that could be better, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
So the AMI is ready. Now you can see the AMI is available. So once the AMI is available within the Mumbai region, if you want to replicate instance within the Mumbai region, so go to instances. When you want to create one more instance, which is same like demo instance, go to launch instances. When you click on launch instance, step 1 is choosing Amazon Machine Image. These are all predefined AMIs. Can you see my AMIs in the left side? In the my AMIs, you can see the customized AMI which you have created. My AMG, you can select your customized AMI. That's it. Proceed the remaining 7 steps. You will be creating a replication of instance within the same region. Let's say if you want to replicate the instance in a different region, let's say Singapore region. In such case, what you have to do, like how you have moved the snapshots, you have to move the AMIs. So this is the AMI. You have an action. There's an option called copy AMI, and where do you want to copy the AMI? You want to copy the AMI into the Singapore region. Click on copy AMI. The copy AMI will be started The my AMI will be copied. As you can see, you can visualize. I don't want to copy it because it will take a long time. And you can see in the Singapore region, you can visualize that particular copied AMI will be available in the AMI's dashboard of the Singapore region. Right now, there are no AMIs, but you will find one AMI here. Once you have the AMI, you can launch an EC2 machine using the customized AMIs. Okay, I hope I'm very clear in exactly how to use the AMIs. Okay, you can copy the AMI and then you can launch instances, and you're launching the instances using the customized image. If you want to do that, you can launch instances. And here you will find right now they're not available. Once the AMI is copied, that AMI will be available here. You can proceed with that AMI and complete the rest of the steps so that you can replicate it in a different region like this. Snapshots is for moving volumes. AMIs is completely replicating the EC2 machine as it is. Okay, so that's the concept of AMI. So I have shown you the importance of AMIs and show you the importance of volumes. And very important, do not forget to remove the instances in the Singapore region, remove the volumes, remove the AMIs, remove the snapshots. Everything should be removed to avoid the bill. Remember, we should be very careful. Whatever you create, whatever you do hands-on, immediately you have to delete it. Right now, this is the instance which is running in Singapore region. I want to terminate the instance. Okay, sorry, where is it? Instance state, terminate the instance. First thing what I'm doing is terminating the instance. Next thing what I will do is, in case any volumes are there, that will be removed. Let's wait for the instance to be terminated. Instance is terminated. Go to your volumes. If there are any volumes, you can see there's one volume available which is not attached to any other instance. It's still available. You can see here. Yes, it is available. So please delete this. Be careful. You cannot avoid it. Delete volume. And is there any snapshots available? Yes, there is a snapshot. Delete the snapshot. Very good. And in case if AMIs are available, not available, in case they are available, please delete it. So clear everything in the Singapore region. Similarly, I want to delete whatever I have created in the Mumbai region. Go back to Mumbai. First step, what you have to do is to terminate the machines, whichever you have created. So go to instances. I think this is the demo instance which I have created. Terminate the instance. Bindu Sugisetti. Your question, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Your question, please.
Yes. So my question is actually how can we relate DevOps concepts with this AWS? The thing is, in real time, we don't use these two things differently, right? We have to relate somewhere.
No. In real time?
How can we relate DevOps concepts with AWS concepts?
Okay, first point. That's your question.
Yes.
Okay. You know what is DevOps?
Yes. Yes.
All the tools like Jenkins,
yes, I know all
Maven,
the tools.
Git,
Yes, sir.
Docker, Kubernetes,
Yes, all
Ansible,
the tools.
everything will be on cloud platform.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
We will be using all these. We will be configuring all these machines. Even clients uses all these tools on cloud. Most of the DevOps clients are on cloud. So when you're trying for DevOps jobs, they expect that that particular resource should have good knowledge on cloud platform also. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So that's the reason even AWS skills are expected in the DevOps profile. Okay.
Okay.
That's the reason.
So another question, sir. Recently, I have given an interview. So they asked me, how can you implement Ansible playbooks in CI/CD pipeline? I am not able to correlate both the things, but I have answered everything else, and the interviewer got highly impressed.
Very good.
Went very well. How can we relate this and that? I don't get it.
Okay, this is not right point to discuss, but we can be doing that. Okay. Where did you learn DevOps?
Sir, from you only.
Okay. Okay, good. Good, Bindu.
That is the reason I'm asking.
Okay. I will cater your
question. It went very well, sir. You have given the best training.
Bindu, if not one interview, definitely other interview, third, fourth, somewhere.
Sir, this one is just my second interview, and the interviewer got really impressed.
Happy?
Really
okay, so close to 70% you are able to answer, Bindu?
Yes. Not close to 70%. More than that, I have
70%. Okay. In fact, we have not discussed about Terraform. Okay, if you know Terraform, right?
I haven't mentioned that, sir, actually.
Yeah. If you mention that, you will have more number of calls. In fact, I am literally finding very difficulty to start training Terraform because of my time.
Yes.
I
and
hope
he
you're
said
understanding
directly on the face that whatever the answers I wish to get, you're giving the same answers. And he said it directly on the face.
Good, Bindu. So
this is my second interview, sir.
I recommend you to learn.
I'm telling everyone who are listening to this, you are if they go through your recordings and hands-on, if they're having hands-on, then they can crack it very easily.
Good. There are a lot of success stories, Bindu, and every batch close to 200 success stories we are getting. Okay.
Yeah.
Many are not getting reported. I hope you know we are sharing the success stories. Many are not getting reported.
And I want to convey this. That is the reason actually I raised my hand.
Thank you, Bindu. Thank you very much. People like you will make me more happy. Okay. And all the best. Please continue learning. I strongly recommend you to learn Terraform. No, don't depend on me for Terraform. If I am ready, I'll definitely start training. But you please upgrade Terraform. When you include Terraform in your resume, you will definitely get the offer. Don't worry.
So you are going to clear my doubt in DevOps class?
You are attending my 11 p.m. 11 a.m.
Yes.
You have not started Ansible, right? Once you learn Ansible, you'll understand.
No, Ansible. Actually, the thing is, I have taken the recordings and I am going through that.
Okay. You will understand. My cousin you have to wait. Okay. Your cousin referred this course?
Yes, sir. My cousin only referred this.
He's also in DevOps?
No. He's into Java, but he's getting training now.
Okay, Bindu. You'll understand it once we learn Ansible. Okay. So EC2 machine is terminated. Coming to volumes. Okay, see, let's delete all the volumes. Okay, one volume is attached to Docker host, so that cannot be deleted. So this we can delete it. And snapshots, please delete this. Okay, so delete one AMI, automatically corresponding snapshots will be deleted. Deregister. And then delete the volume. Volume not snapshots. Like this, whatever we are practicing, you have to remove it. And in last but not least, if you want to check whether you have received bill or not, you can search for billing. I have received the bill. I think I have not yet paid it. I will be paying it. So 1,100. I do a lot of hands-on, so that's the reason I'm getting the bill. But in case for you, if you carefully delete whatever you create, you will definitely not get the bill. Okay, perfect. Okay, so that's it for today's session. So I hope we are done with our agenda. We have experienced the EC2 machine is region specific. Snapshots is for moving the volumes, customized AMS for duplicating the instances within the same region or across the region, and how to check the bill. With this, we have completed the concept of EC2 service. With this, we have completed the concept of EC2 service. In tomorrow's class, we will be moving on to S3, simple storage service. So what is S3? And doing hands-on with S3, we'll be seeing it in tomorrow's session. But do not miss, that's very important service. Okay. Thank you and see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Thank you very much.